To get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, that they can help you sustain that energy.
Durant to Green. Deep right corner to Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant curling inside. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he misses that one free throw. Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Driving right to the basket. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Thompson to Green. Thompson. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Hayward. Pass there. Warriors have it. Durant across the timeline. Leads just a point. Durant to Curry. Beyond the arc for three. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Hayward. Irving to Horford. Just not going down.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
To Durant. Fires the three. Smothering deep. Here's Irving into the front court. Down 4. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Warriors basketball. Durant to Green. Durant. Thompson to Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. Irving into the front court. Down 3. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Green. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 5. Irving working hard on the glass. To Jaylen Brown. Irving. Hayward. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Green. To Durant. Takes stock of the floor. To Cousins. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Irving. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. To Hayward. Has a look. Not going down for him this time.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense, but that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
Here comes the screen. Curry. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Thompson to Shaun Livingston. Got it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
I got him. Here we go.
To Horford. Oh, blocked by Green.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Thompson. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Trying to cash in. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Jordan Bell with the dunk. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. And it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from 3/4 court. But that'll do it for this opening period. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Golden State at the controls. Livingston to Thompson. It's denied by Horford. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Thompson has a chance. Jumper's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Rozier with it. Trailing by 10. Rozier rocking the rim. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. Green. It's the Celtics with the rebound.
I got ball.
Spinning shot. Won't fall.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful. But you don't expect it all the time.
Nice finish at the rim.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Celtics have it.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Aaron Baines powers it through.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Livingston to bring it up. His team on top by 8. Livingston, there's the toss. Rozier into the front court. Down 8 to Marcus Morris. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Livingston to Green. Oh, emphatic slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Boston Celtics, number 7.
Lays it up and in.
Scary Terry was born during the playoffs last year. He helped Boston achieve what many critics, including myself, thought was impossible without superstar teammates being healthy. He's a pit bull defensively, so quick laterally with a strong upper body frame and a great center of gravity. He plays with a ton of grit and determination, and that's just what you need in a depth guard who can answer the bell when called on.
Great pass to set it up. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Possession lies with Golden State. Is in for 2.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. They find themselves down 10. Bell to Durant. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Rozier with it. Down a dozen to Marcus Morris. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for... results.
Curry with the ball. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender. Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
Brad Stevens will change up his lineup.
The final 2 minutes. Substitution.
And counted at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Durant.
In the second quarter.
Bell. To Curry. To Cousins. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Oh, good shot, boy.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Brown with it up top. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Can't connect. To Curry. Fires the three. Textbook defense. Easy pad to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Corner three at the buzzer.
What is that, dog? Come on, man.
First half comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
The Warriors. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Into the front court, it's Irving. 14-point deficit. Irving and 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Irving with the basketball. Trailing by 14 to Hayward. For 3, and Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide open look.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Hayward. Here's a chance from long range, and it's rebounded by Green. Curry has it to Cousins. Inside, he scores.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Has a look. Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Hayward. From the painted area, won't go down. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down 11. Knocked loose. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Here comes the screen. Thompson throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Tatum can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Curry to Green. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Celtics have it. Irving to Hayward. Rejected by Green. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Marcus Morris. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You probably want to run him off the three ball down the ground and make a play.
And he hits. To Shaun Livingston. To Green. Livingston. To Green. 4-3. And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Horford. That no good, off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
They need something to go down. It's no good. Passed it off. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Rozier into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
For an offensive player at his magnitude, that's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
Now a 3. At the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Hayward. From long range. And Gordon Hayward. Zero hesitation as he knocks it down for 3.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
2-point shot for Curry. The screen sets him up for 2.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team on top by 13. He's got his man dancing. Oh!
Oh, no! Please get up.
Count it. That's belief right there on his shot.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Hayward knocks it down from mid-range.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Warriors have the basketball. To Green. With another basket there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Green. in the lane won't go.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers.
Marcus Morris, strong finish. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself in the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving. Stepping in for the Golden State
Curry
Warriors.
tosses.
35, Kevin Durant.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. No good, and no foul.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Irving into the front court. Trailing by 15.
Rotate.
He was hacked. They let it go. Curry into the front court. His guys up by 15. It's rebounded by the Celtics. Kyrie across the timeline. Down by 15. That won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Iguodala to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line. Deep left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. And a putback slam.
I said this on draft night, that Jason Tatum was the most special player in the draft. Granted, I didn't know about Donovan Mitchell, but it's hard to believe that Philadelphia traded this pick away so the Celtics can have a future star.
Thompson. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from 3-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
Boston with the basketball. Irving to Horford. Irving. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. And finishes strong. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. To Cousins. He throws it down.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Thompson to Green. Fires the 3. Not that time. Brown into the front court. His guys down big. Tatum. The shot, almost. Oh, and a putback. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Thompson to Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. To Green. Lets it fly from long range. Buries the trifecta.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Can't connect from in close.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Almost, but no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors were solid in today's victory. And, of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors added a win. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.